Hi, I'm Dave Cathey, the Food Dude, and I'm ready for some tailgating down in Norman. Couldn't think of a better place to get some ideas about it, but right here at the Iron Starr with Luke Fry. Chef Luke, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. We're ready for a great football season, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, off to a good start.
It was a good start. That first game was a little tough for a lot of the OU fans, but I think we're ready to get back in there and get ready to start tailgating again.
That's right, tailgating. It's time to tailgate. So there's a lot of different ways you can do it.
Well, there are. There's the way you can just go about it yourself, get you a grill, and go out there and have some fun. But I'll tell you, we do it right here. And if you want us to take care of it, we absolutely can.
That's right.
We do our smoked turkey by the pound, we do our ribs by the slab, and we do our brisket by the pound.
That's cool.
And they are all top notch and ready to go anytime you guys are.
The only thing that the folks out there are missing is the smell in this place.
That's right.
It's great.
You can't pay for that kind of stuff. I'm
You
telling
really can't. You really can't.
You know, you get us involved in a tailgating party. You don't just get the barbecue aspect. You get sides. You get fried okra. You get sweet iced tea. You get the whole 9 yards with us. If people do want to do it by themselves, they are more than welcome to. And I have a couple tips and tricks for people to do that with. I mean, the first thing you want to do, marinate your meats. Rub your meat, do whatever you need to do, but give it some time to take on some flavor.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea to just throw it on the grill and start cooking, but if you really want to give it some depth, marinating, rubbing before you start cooking.
Okay, well, tell me about for brisket, for instance. If I have a big old brisket, what kind of marinade would I consider for that?
I would just do a straight up rub.
Okay, just a rub on that.
You know, you could go a little Mexican and give it some nice chili powder and cumin, kind of some taco seasonings, or you could just straight up do a Cajun rub and just do some Zatarans or something like that. We use kind of a blend. We do kind of a little sweeter. We do a little brown sugar. We do a black pepper, granulated garlic, smoked paprika. But the trick is to always just let it sit for overnight.
Okay.
And it just infuses that meat with that great flavor and gives a nice little crust on the outside as well.
Now, how long, say, what size does brisket come in?
Brisket's about 5 pounds.
So how long am I going to cook this?
If you're doing one whole brisket, you want to go for about 12 hours.
Okay. And you're talking low and slow.
Low
like
and slow.
Like 250,
That's
220,
right. We do ours at 210, 190 to 210.
Okay.
We go overnight is the way we do it. We start it at night, and the next morning we come in, and it's ready to go.
That's awesome. And now that's about, what that does is you're not just boiling you're just letting it kind of sweat out that flavor, right?
It allows all the fat in the meat to slowly melt and incorporate into all of it. And any of the fat that you don't want drips off, and all that fat just gets locked into it as well and just makes the meat juicy and delicious.
That's perfect. Well, that sounds great. Now, what about ribs? Talk to me a little bit. A lot of people like to cook ribs.
Well, ribs don't take as long. And what I love about ribs is there's 100 different ways to go about it. I mean, you could start off by just grilling it and doing low and slow on the grill. Maybe put a little wood chips in your grill as well. You could just use a traditional smoker. It takes about 2 hours for ribs, and I do a little higher of a temp, about 220, 225 for ribs.
Same idea, though.
Same idea. Yeah. You can also braise ribs.
Okay.
You know, where you sear the rib. The way they do it at Republic up in the city is they cook it in beer, where they just simmer it for a long period of time in beer, glaze it, and cook it off in the oven.
That sounds fantastic.
That sounds great too.
Yeah,
right?
you mentioned Republic. You guys are all part of the Good Egg Dining Group.
That's right.
Now you've got the Pops truck. You guys are going to be out here this weekend as well, right?
Every game we'll have the Pops truck sitting right out there on Buchanan, serving up hamburgers and fresh, hot, tasty French fries.
That's right. That's the thing. It's a taco truck, a food truck that has a deep fryer.
That's right.
It's all cooked to order.
It's all ready to go.
And then, of course, the Pops. You got the top 10.
Oh, we've got some of the best soda pops that you're ever going to have. I know everybody's down here to have some beer and have a good time.
The kids are here.
But the kids are here, too, and you want to get them some good sodas. You just get them right over here to the Pops truck, and we'll take care of them.
Well, very good. Well, Saturday's game day, 2:30 is kick.
That's right.
What time do you guys open it on Saturday?
We're opening at 10 o'clock on Saturday.
10 o'clock on Saturday. All right, very good.
Bring your family, bring your friends, come on down.
All right, we'll see you there.